What's up, guys? We're gonna hit the workout Manion today. It's a CrossFit hero workout that revolves around the Travis Manion Foundation. It's a foundation that was brought about to help veterans and families of lost ones in war, to help bring and build character to future generations. So travismanion.org is the website. You should definitely go check it out. Travis Manion was a United States Marine who went to serve in 2007 in Iraq and tragically died, but he had a slogan that was, "If not me, then who?" So basically the mantra there is, if I'm not going to do it, if I'm not going to solve the issues, the problems, the whatever it is that I see ills and wrongs in the world, then who's going to do it? So kind of a rallying cry around getting out there and doing what you need to do to improve yourself, improve your community, improve others' lives. Travis Manion foundation.org is where you need to go check out to look at that. We're gonna hit that workout today, 7 rounds, 400-meter run, 29 back squats at 135 pounds for men, 95 pounds for the ladies. I'll let you guys know how it goes once we're done.
I'm coming heavy with the fights on. I'm hunting, till you're gone. Save your last breath, 'cause you don't need it. Devil's gonna grab what he pleases. Your time has come. When no one can save you, you better run. So don't worry about putting up a fight, 'cause my fury, am I made clear? And when no one can save you, you'd better run.
All right, Manion completed. That was great. That was a lot of fun. It's definitely a good work. You definitely have to pace, like great workout to pace through. You know, I don't want to say take your time on round one, but definitely don't go out too hot. My goal for it was all the squats unbroken. I wasn't going to use a rack. I wanted to take the barbell from the floor. That would kind of force me to think I can't put the barbell down. I'm not allowed to put it down. As soon as it gets up and on my back, I got to finish all 29. I can stop squatting and kind of move around and relieve some of that tension on my lower back. Let some of the fatigue from my legs drain out a little bit. But yeah, that's why I would definitely recommend taking it from the floor. It just adds that little bit more of a challenge that you're just not going to put the barbell down once it gets on your back. So I ran the runs at a pace that I knew or was confident that I could accomplish that, right? So the run can be kind of inconsequential. Not inconsequential, or doesn't matter. It matters how hard you run to finish the workout faster, obviously. But you don't want to run so hard that you walk in here and take a good 10 seconds staring at the barbell. Why did you run that hard then? There's no point. So whatever pace you're going to run at, make sure you can get right in the door, walk over to your barbell, maybe like 1 or 2 seconds to kind of gather your breath, get your hands on the bar and get it up on your back and start your first squats, right? Another thing that I would try to do to kind of break up the squats a little bit, I would do 2 things. One, I would go from a more narrow stance to a wider stance. So all I'm doing there with a narrower stance is putting a little bit more of the demand on my quads. And then with a wider stance, I can put a little bit more of the demand on my glutes and hamstrings in order to move myself up and down, and which is the primary mover for either of those stances there. I can just change the dominance on either of those muscles. And that definitely helped with some of the fatigue. So maybe rattle off 6 in a row with a narrow stance, take a second, pop my feet out wide, try to jam out another 6, and then bring them back in narrow again and kind of bounce back and forth there. The other thing I would do is the tempo of the squats. 3 fast, 3 slow. 3 fast, 3 slow. Just something to keep you moving, some way to kind of break up those 29 reps where I can really jam out 3 really fast and then keep squatting, but pause for maybe a 2-1000 count at the top, you know, so I can kind of let some of that fatigue drain out, but I'm still getting reps. You're still climbing towards that 29 rep goal while your legs are clearing some of the fatigue, right? You can still get some reps in those quote unquote rest moments. So that was another way that I would try to break up those squats, and it helped me able to do them all unbroken. I finished in 30 minutes, 38 seconds. Would really like to be under 30. I think I was on pace through the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then I think 4 and 5 or 5 and 6, somewhere in there. Probably 4 and 5, I got a little bit too slow on the squats. I took too many pauses where I was stepping around and those kind of things that was probably unnecessary, but wanted to make sure that I got them all unbroken and didn't have to put the barbell down. For where I'm at right now, in terms of my overall fitness, this was great for me. 30-38 is a great score for me, totally happy for it. For those of you who don't know, I didn't want to bring it up at the time, but right around the time of the Arnold, I actually tore my medial gastroc on this leg, my calf muscle, pretty bad, to the point where it bruised up pretty good. I was in a boot for around 4 to 6 weeks, but didn't really want to talk about it because it was right about the time that the virus broke out, pandemic in the country. Who cares about my stupid calf, right? So been recovering from that. Hopefully that's the last injury for a really, really, really long time. It was honestly pretty minor. I was able to nurse myself back pretty quick, telehealth with the PT, and took care of things. And this was actually my first running WOD back since right around the time of the Arnold, so right around the beginning of March. So stoked about it, felt good, didn't feel any pain there, so I was happy about that. Remember, this is a hero workout. Go hard, right? Push a little bit harder than you want to. Test yourself. Remember that why you're doing it is because somebody gave their life so that you could do this workout on a Saturday with your buddies whenever you want. You have that freedom to do that, right? Keep the mantra in your head. If not me, then who? I think that's a great thing that you could wake up your day with. If you're looking for something to motivate you for the next couple weeks, for the next month, hey, wake up every morning, write it down on a piece of paper. If not me, then who? For something that you want to accomplish today. Because I'm a firm believer in there is something out there in the world that only you can accomplish. You were born with a purpose, whether that's monumental, huge, massive purpose viewed in the eyes of people, or it's some other purpose that never gets recognized. It's still a purpose that needs to be accomplished, and you have a reason for being here, and you have a reason for the talents and the gifts that you have. So, memory of Travis Manion to the Travis Manion Foundation. Thank you guys for doing what you do. Great workout, and look forward to getting a better time next year.